Welcome to Vlogmas. My name is Jenny and I'm a crocheter based in North Yorkshire in the UK. Throughout December, I'm recording snippets of daily life to share with you. Grab yourself a cuppa, get comfortable, and I hope you enjoy watching. This is just a quick disclaimer to let you know that the edit quality of this video will not be to my usual standard. The first edit was unsuccessful and did not export properly, and because I was running late with getting this uploaded, the second edit was a rush job. So if you notice anything a little bit rough around the edges or just different to my usual way of doing things, then please just bear with me, let it go. Hopefully the next video will be much better. Thank you very much.
Morning. It's 9:15, 5th of December. I've just realised that I've been sat here talking to myself for a couple of minutes because I didn't press the record button. So that's an indication of how well this morning is going. Yeah, as I was saying when you couldn't hear me, I'm just really struggling to get going this morning. Don't know why, just feeling a bit meh. Kelvin's not very well. He's working, but coughing his guts up. Hopefully he'll get better as the day goes on. Ned's a bit under the weather too, but has gone off to school. Hopefully he won't get any worse, because if he does, we might have to cancel his operation tomorrow, which would be a real pain. I wonder if that's it actually, if I'm just worried about the operation, whether or not it'll go ahead, whether it'll go well if it does go ahead. Bit of anxiety bubbling away under the surface maybe. Anyway, I've got things I do need to be doing. I'm going to go and edit the videos for the last few days, I think is my next port of call, and get those uploaded for you so you can watch what's been going on. Need to get my brain into gear because I'm not thinking very coherently. But before I do that, let's do the advent calendars. Have a bit of fun. So we need day 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, that's 6. Where's 5? That's 7. 5. This is not a number. It's a letter on this one. Letter, a word. Am I talking really quietly? I feel like I am. I can't get in. There we go. Another lovely skein of yarn in the Vicky Brown's calendar. Look, it's another nice variegated one. There we go. Let's see what this one's called. This one is upside down. Oh, this one's called Rapunzel. It's a lovely one. So, happy. Lovely pretty yarn. Tuck that away again. I am more excited about this than I seem, by the way. And maybe don't seem very excited about things. Oh, I'm just tired, sleepy. Right, where's number 5 on this one? Oh, what's that? Is that it? That's it, number 5. I'll take these off again. So the yarn today is called Candy Cane. So soft, I've said, haven't I? It's just really soft. Some people complain that it splits a bit, and it does a little bit, but I don't find it an issue really. But it is just so soft and squishy. I love it. What else is in here? Oh, there's a little zipple. Zipple's not a word. A little zipper pouch. Hearts on the front. And then it just says Crochet Society on the back, and I think there's something inside. And it says finishing touches on the front as well. Oh, it's not hugely exciting, but it's useful. Very, very useful. I've got a couple of darning needles and some embroidery thread. Always useful to have on hand for those little finishing touches, as it says. So there we go. What else do I need to do today, Neris? I need to have another go at that test crochet. Save that for this afternoon. Maybe. I don't know, I'm in two minds about whether to do that now and then do the editing later. But then I think I'll feel under pressure with the editing, so no, I think I'll go and do the editing now. Although I need to just sort the dishwasher first. Possibly put a load of laundry in, you know, all the boring, normal, householdy stuff. So yeah, I think it's going to be a fairly slow day today. There might not be a huge amount to show you. But I'll do little bits and bobs as I go. Oh, our first Christmas presents have arrived. Try not to show you the front because it's got our address on it. My uncle always posts presents to us. He lives down in London. And there's nothing of it, anything, no, start that again. They're never hugely exciting, but there's always some just lovely little bits and pieces. They're always very greatly appreciated. There's almost always some chocolate in there. And I think that big long one feels like it might have a calendar in it, and quite often get a calendar from him. Yeah, there's one for us, Kelvin and me, one for Ned, so that's nice. Must get our tree sorted. I popped up on my memories yesterday on my phone that by this time last year we had the tree up and decorated. So yeah, a bit slower this year, but that doesn't matter. I think we'll either go, so Ned's got his operation hopefully tomorrow, and then a recovery day Thursday. Oh, but Kelvin's working, so we probably can't go and get a tree. Hopefully we'll go and get our tree this coming weekend. Then we can get that up and start feeling properly Christmassy. I might, while Ned's off school on Thursday, might put some other decorations up, some lights and things. Anyway, I'm rambling now, I'm just filling time, which is silly, procrastinating. So I shall leave it here for now, and I shall come back later. Hello. Well, I told you it'd be a quiet day. I have not recorded anything since this morning, and it is now, well, what time is it? Can't see the clock. Oh, 10:30 at night. Yeah, it's taken me most of the day to to edit the videos from the last few days. I don't think it'll normally take that long to do my editing. It's just that the Stockheld Park day was lots of little clips that I had to kind of put together and edit out bits of noise and add captions and music and all that stuff. So I think that's why it took me so long. Although the rest of it took a while as well. Anyway, hopefully the next batch will be quicker. Because I don't really want to give up a whole day to editing each time. Certainly today's videos won't take much editing because there aren't many videos. So that's good news for next time. Yeah, so there's not a lot else to report really. What are we thinking? Oh, we've had Neris is here. Neris is here. We've had a external electric socket installed today so that Kelvin can charge the car. So we have a plug-in hybrid car. I was going to say electric, but it does take petrol as well. But yeah, it's quite interesting actually to see how much electric it uses and everything. Ned's obsessed with looking at the statistics at the end of each journey. It's all very clever. Anyway, I don't know enough about cars to carry on talking about that, so I will leave that for now. And that's kind of it, really. Ned has struggled a bit at school today. He said he was not feeling very well, and some other people went home poorly, and he has to go home poorly, and they said, just have a drink and see how you go. And so we had a drink, and then he never mentioned anything to them again, so obviously they will have assumed that he was okay. So I have said to him, look, next time, if you do what they ask you to do and then you're still not feeling well, say so again. And you know, but hey, he's fine now. He's been fine all evening, so hopefully we're still good to go for tomorrow. And then at bedtime, he wanted to have a little chat about tomorrow, about the operation and how it's all going to work. We've been through it all before, but obviously it's reassuring for him to just go through the details again. More than happy to do that. So we had a nice little chat, a bit of a giggle about a couple of bits, and you know, reassuring him that I'll be there and Daddy will be there and it'll all be okay. I think he's a bit gutted that we're going to lose the whole afternoon. You know, we won't be home until tea, possibly after tea time. And so I won't get to watch any YouTube. I'm like, yeah, but it's necessary. And he gets all of Thursday off school as well. That's a recovery day, so I've told him he can watch YouTube all day on Thursday if he wants to. Did I mention this morning Kelvin's not been well? He's got some coffee coldy thing. I don't think it's anything serious. He seems to be starting to recover already, which is good. He's just very tired. But yes, depending on how he feels, tomorrow morning we're going to go and get our Christmas tree, which will be exciting. Neris, what are you doing? Turn around, everyone can see bum. There we go, that's better. You shoulder cat. Are we cuddling? Are we going to have a cuddle while I'm chatting? Can if you want. Although I do want to show off the bit of crochet I've been doing. Can I? You're not going to let me, are you? Or can you hear a purring? Oh, good girl. Good girl, showing off for the camera. Anyway, what was I saying? I can't remember, so I shall move on. I have this evening, since coming, well, I did a bit before tea, and then since coming downstairs, reworked again the first 3 rows of the test crochet that I'm doing for Anna Maria, who is Crochet Highway on Instagram. And I'm going to show you that now. It doesn't look like much because it is literally just 3 rows, but it's 3 rows that work. The stitch count is right, and the pattern works, and the colours are gorgeous, and the yarn is lovely to work with, and I'm just happy to get this far. I have reworked this 4 times in total. Very wide. It's supposed to be the neckline. It's very wide. I don't know if that's right, but it's going to be right now, and if it ends up being massive, then it ends up being massive, and we'll just go with it, won't we, Puss? Yeah, we'll just go with it. I'll show you the stitch marker. I am going to change this, I think, and get a Christmassy stitch marker out. But at the moment, I've got another Crochet Society one. That's a cat and an ice cream cone, obviously. Again, I can't remember which box that's from. It's It's one of the older ones. Anyway, yes, I'm happy. So I'm going to press on with this for a bit, I think, this evening. I don't know how long for. I'll try not to stay up too late because, you know, tomorrow's going to be not a stressful day, I don't think. Everything should go absolutely fine. But just, there's going to be a lot of thinking and a lot of emotional reassurance for Ned and all that sort of thing. So I do actually need to make sure I've got some brain power to spare. I've dropped my crochet hook. Pick that up in a minute if Nerys will let me. So that's it. Today there's not really anything to tell, and there probably won't be a huge amount tomorrow either, because hopefully if we do go and get the tree, I'll try and record a bit of that, and, you know, bare minimum, record it when we get home. Putting it in its space, we need to clear a space to put it in. But otherwise it's hospital all day, and obviously I won't record in the hospital. I might take a few pictures of, because Ned will have a bit of time to play before the actual operation. And if he'll let me, like, take a picture of his hand when the cannula's in it and stuff like that. I will put a trigger warning up if I do show any pictures of that kind of thing, because I know some people don't want to see it. Understandably. Not judging at all, I totally get it. But yeah, so there won't be a huge amount, and then what I do after that depends on what time I get home and what state Ned's in and all of that. So I'm going to try and take it easy. And then I'll make a plan for Thursday. If we do get the tree, then Thursday will be decorating day, which will be nice. And Ned wants to do lots of jobs so he can earn some pocket money, because he's got there's a game on the PlayStation that he wants to get, but it's one you have to pay for, so he's in the process of earning that as we speak. I think that's everything, isn't it, Nerys? Are you going to come and say goodbye? No? Going to come and say goodbye? I need to pick my hook up before you can get properly settled, darling. Oh, she's going to settle down. Right, that's it for today. I'm going to move the cat, because she's just sat down on my feet. Can I show you? I don't know if you can quite see her. She's just snuggled down on my feet. Bless her. Right, yeah. I'm going to find my hook from the floor and carry on crocheting. And I will be back tomorrow at some point. Okay, I am just packing a bag for Ned. I've not said hello, have I? It is Wednesday, the 6th of December. It is 10 to 11. And we are just starting to get ready to go for Ned's hospital appointment. So, sorry, this is quite a boring video, isn't it? But hey, at least you can hear me talking a little bit. For now, I'm not going to say a lot. I'm just going to start this. Taking his pyjamas, just in case he wants to wear them for the op. He's got his lovely Minecraft pyjamas at the moment. He hasn't chosen a teddy yet, but I think we will take one. Which books do we want? I think that's one of his favourites at the moment, so we'll take that with us. And we'll take his notebook. Sometimes he likes to have a little read. And Kelvin's been reading him this at bedtime. So I thought we'd maybe take that just in case. I will take my Kindle as well. Should we take a Beast Quest book? Let's take him a Beast Quest book, because then he's got options. Don't know what else we need really. I'm of course going to take some crochet. I've got my socks in there. And oh, I need to get his toothbrush just in case we end up staying overnight. I don't think we will, but just in case. Spare pair of pants and socks. Can never go wrong with a spare pair of pants and socks. That's those. Yeah, I'll go grab his toothbrush. And then I need to pack up a snack box for him. And for me and for Kelvin, because we've not eaten either out of solidarity. And then that's probably it, really. So I just realised I've not done, I'll move this up so I'm a bit less boring. There we go. Just realised I've not done my advent calendars this morning. I've not done anything this morning other than console Ned apart from the fact that he can't eat. And he can only drink water, which he's not happy about at all, but needs must. And yeah, so I shall do my advents later on. That's about it. Really, it's not going to be a very interesting day for you. Like I said, I might take a couple of pictures in the hospital. Obviously nothing sensitive. But there's not going to be an awful lot else to show you. I'll try and remember Ned's being allowed to decide what we have for tea today. Because, you know, why not? He's just had an operation. So I'll maybe take a picture of whatever we end up having. Yeah, there's not going to be much else. So, boring day, sorry. It is what it is. But yes, I will at least show you the advents later on. But yeah, that's it for now.
Do you want to see my lightsaber moves, Daddy?
Mind the cat?
Came out there.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, you're going to help me find them?
Yeah.
Yeah? Go on then. Which day do we need?
We're gonna do talking and stuff.
Oh, yeah, we'll see what's in it. Oh, you can't open that one. No doubt there is. It's not for you. Number 6, yeah? That's it. Oh, right, and then if you push that one, look. And then you get that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yarn. What colour is that one?
Snow White.
Snow White. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty. Sniff. Let's pop that up there. Sorry, she's not coming for you. Right, where's number 6 in this one?
I found it. Some yarn.
Yes, one would hope so.
And-
What's the picture on the front? Hang on.
And a stick.
Oh, Holly picture. Hang on. Holly picture. Oh, we've got another crochet hook. Excellent. Size 2.5 mil. Good, good. It's all like shiny. What colour yarn have we got?
Humbug.
Humbug. Pretty.
Humbug.
Nice. Oh, you're feeling much better though, aren't you, darling? You were super, super brave. Okay, we are home from the hospital. we've had tea. Ned's gone to bed. He's not asleep yet, but he's settling down. Yeah, just thought I'd check in and let you know how everything went. Obviously not the most exciting day. In fact, very, very boring for most of it. But successful. The operation went fine. Ned's bounced back really quickly afterwards. As you'll have seen, actually, I think I've put a bit of footage in of him playing once he got home. Yeah, back to his normal antics. He got a bit upset when they were putting the cannula in, as to be expected, to be honest, but he handled it really well. It was a quick operation. He was only under the anaesthetic for less than an hour, so it didn't take long. Not that I expected it to. And then, yeah, it was just waiting around to be given the all clear to come home again. I forgot to take any pictures of our tea. Ned chose McDonald's, to the surprise of absolutely no one. And yeah, we just had a quiet hour and a half, couple of hours since we got home and packed him off to bed. So that's that. I have not done much else with my day, obviously, because we've been in hospital all afternoon. Just before we left, what have I done? Oh, before we left, I made a bit of progress with the test crochet for Anna Maria that I'm doing, and I'm going to carry on with that this evening, I think, see if I can get some more done. It's going really well now that I've sorted out the initial issues I was having. Now that I'm underway, it seems to be going really well, so hopefully that will continue to be the case. Oh, I completely forgot about my advent calendars this morning. Luckily Ned reminded me when we got home. So I should have put a bit of footage in before this of him helping me open them as well. And that's about it really. I don't think there's anything else to report. If I remember, I'll put a picture or a little clip of any progress I do make on the sweater later on. But otherwise I think that's it for today, to be honest. Not a lot to report. So I will say goodnight and I will be back tomorrow. Good morning. It is, what's the date today?
7th.
It's the 7th, is it? It's the 7th.
Because yesterday was the 6th.
You're right.
Because I was home.
You're right. Yeah, it's the 7th of December today, as Ned has reliably informed me. I am losing all concept of what day it is already. Ned's at home today. He's on recovery day after his operation yesterday. So if you can hear noises in the background, it's probably him. He's playing on the PlayStation at the moment. What are you playing, darling? Is it your superheroes? No? Which one is it? Oh, he's not telling us. I think it's Star Wars related.
Lego.
Star Wars Lego.
With realistic bits in it. They're not made out of Lego, which is a bit weird.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Star Wars Lego PlayStation game. Neris is sitting on the bauble box. You'd better be careful with those baubles, Neris, and not break them.
She's like, I don't care.
No, she doesn't, but I do. And she will if she breaks something. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Ned's at home. He's absolutely fine, I think. Yeah, he's nodding at me. But they do just recommend that you take an extra day or so. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's you. Oh yeah, he got a little plaster on his hand still where the cannula was. But it's all right. You can take that off later. Yeah, they just recommend an extra day just to make certain everything's all right. So we should be back at school tomorrow. And we're going to do some little jobs and stuff and just have a chilled out day. I think we're going to decorate his Christmas tree. Still haven't got our one. But hey, never mind.
It's unbelievable, guys.
Ned says it's unbelievable. I agree. But hey, we just didn't get time yesterday. So hopefully we'll get it this weekend. What was I going to say then? I don't know. Oh, we've been out for a little walk just now, this morning.
Playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And they hatched an egg, and it became a porn award.
Well, I'm sure if you know about Pokemon, you'll understand that. If you don't, never mind. Yeah, I haven't taken any footage of that walk because Ned was playing Pokemon Go for most of it. But to be honest, it wasn't very interesting as walks go anyway. The weather is grey and cold and windy and rainy, which, apart from the rain, is my favourite kind of weather, so I'm happy. But it meant there wasn't an awful lot to look at.
Me too.
And Ned says it's his favourite too. So I will open my advent calendars, day 7 apparently, and then we'll get on and do some jobs, I think. So let's have a look. Careful, sweetheart. Ned's bouncing about and tripping over his toys.
No, I'm not tripping.
He says falling over.
I wasn't falling over.
Almost. Alright, number 7 on the Vicky Brown's one. What have we got today? We've got this little lovely. That's another very pretty one. And it is called, I've got it upside down. It is called Flash. So I wonder. No, they're not Disney, are they? Oh no, Marvel's part of Disney these days. So I wonder if rather than it being just like Princesses and Fairy Tales one, if maybe it's a Disney themed calendar. We shall see which other colours.
Oh yeah, because there was a Snow White one.
Yeah, that's right. There was indeed a Snow White one. We shall see what other colour names come up as we go through the month. These lovely colours again. I do love her yarn. So pretty. Don't know what I'm going to make with all of these. I think I've already said that. I'll figure that out at some point in the new year. I might just end up as multicoloured socks. We'll see. Right, Crochet Society. Just move my cup of tea out of the way. Oh, I've spotted number 7 already. That was easy. Right in the middle. Just shift that away a tiny bit. Oops, sorry, getting in the way of the camera. Oh, okay.
What's it called?
Hang on. Oh, interesting. I'll look at that in a moment. Here's the yarn. Take the glasses off because the print is tiny. There it is. And the colour is, I think that says Sugar Mouse. Can you read that, Ned?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Sugar Mouse.
Ned says Sugar Mouse. So yeah, it's another nice neutral pastel-y one. Hello, Buzz. You come to help? Can we see you? No. Awkward camera angle, can't quite. Right, what's this? This is one. Oh, I think this is a little hook stand. That's cute. You can put them all out on display. It's very pretty. Well, in a plain kind of way. It's nice, is what I'm trying to say. Wouldn't necessarily say pretty, but it's sweet. Plain and simple. I honestly don't know how much I'll use it. I tend to keep my hooks in cases so they're easily transportable around the house. But you never know, I might set up a little display. Maybe of the ones I don't use as much. I've got lots and lots of Crochet Society hooks I don't really use anymore because I got the I've converted to the tulip ones, and the tulip ones are so much nicer to use that now I really struggle to use anything else. Hang on, sweetheart. But the crochet ones, Crochet Society ones, can't talk, are really, really pretty. So maybe I'll do just say, oh, Kelvin's coming in. Hello. All right. What were you going to say, Ned?
I don't know.
You said you had an idea.
That was for you.
Yeah.
It was if you wanted to sell your hooks, you could put them on there.
That's a very good idea, Ned. You're saying if I wanted to sell any of my hooks, I could put them in here to take pictures. I like it.
And also you could, and if you was a market, you could use them to hold them.
I could use it to display things at markets, yeah. Oh, he's a clever sausage. He's throwing the PlayStation controllers around the room again, which I don't think he meant to do. Other than that, he's a clever sausage. Oh, and that's the picture of the sentence box. Right, that's the advent calendar's done. Go back in there. No, I'll put that back in a minute. Struggling. So yeah, give Ned a couple of minutes to finish what he's doing, and then we'll go and find some jobs to do. And I will speak to you later. Okay, this is Ned's Christmas tree. Just decorated. Most of the decorations on here are things that Ned has made, either with me at home, or at school, or at preschool when he was younger. So the icicles are from a set of decorations that I bought years and years and years ago.
Guys, I'm done.
Hang on a moment, we'll show that in a second, darling. And then the big red star on the top, that's just from Asda. And then, oh, and this one here, I showed you the mum and dad, or does it say mummy and daddy? I can't remember.
I think it says Jenny and Kelvin.
No, I think it says mum and dad. But either way, showed you that the other day. And a couple of plain baubles, just again from a set I had ages ago. Oh, and Paddington from one of Ned's Happy Meals recently. What was that, yesterday's Happy Meal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's from Ned's post-operation yummy tea.
McDonald's.
Yeah, from McDonald's. And then there's a little Santa down here, who we bought from Marks and Spencer's a couple of years ago, I think. There we go. Quite jolly looking. And then Ned has done a sign for when Santa comes.
It says, place presents here.
It's really lovely writing, darling. Well done.
So when Santa's doing it, he will know to put.
Knows where to put your presents. Yeah, brilliant. Lovely. What are we going to do next?
Let's do the stockings.
We can try and find the stockings, yeah. It's a long way till Christmas yet, still.
Yes, still.
Right.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Bye, guys. 44, 46, 49, 50.
That's it. How's it going? Hello again. Good evening. It is starting to get late, but I want to finish this row of my test sweater test, crochet test that I'm doing. So I figured I would chat while I finish this off, because I don't need to count for this row. And I don't think it's going to show like too much of how it's worked. This is a pretty simple row, so I'm not really giving away any secrets, I don't think. I like this row. It's actually, I like all the rows. They're all they're all really nice to work. I think this one feels like it's every third row. This feels like it takes the longest because it is just the same stitch all the way around. But it's looking really lovely. I meant to show you this last night. I meant to show you the progress that I made on it. And I thought I had done. And then I have checked this morning, and turns out that I was not concentrating properly last night, because when I thought I was filming on the video setting on my camera, I in fact just took a very wonky, slightly blurry photo of one weird corner of this bit of crochet. So I have deleted that. And what I'll do is when I finish this row and put the stitch marker back in to hold it in place, I shall show you it on. This sweater's worked top down, so I can try it on as I go, which is great both for checking the fit but also for showing it to you guys as we go along. So I'll try it on and show you it like that, and then I'll also reshoot what I did last night, which was just lying it flat and telling you a little bit about it. I've had a lovely day today. It's been very busy. Ned and I have kept ourselves busy, which is nice actually. We've done a lot of little jobs around the house. Before you think that I'm super mum and that my kid always does lots to help out, that is not true. Most days he does not want to help at all, and I can't really blame him. The reason he was so invested in helping today is because he gets a little bit of pocket money for each job that he does. And he doesn't have to do them all completely himself, but he needs to put in a real effort with helping. And he's been wanting for a little while. There's a new game on the PlayStation that he wants to download. It's a Minecraft game created by the YouTuber called Crafty. Neris is making strange noises. I hope that's just a stick she's bringing in and not something that's alive. Neris, what are you doing? But yeah, and he's had a couple of quid left to save. Neris, shush. And so on Monday, I think this week, he decided. Can you hear her in the background? Ridiculous noises. I really do hope that is just a stick she's brought in. Yeah, on Monday or Tuesday this week, he decided that because he was having a day off today, just to make sure he was recovered from the surgery, which he is, I think. Well, no, he is definitely recovered from the surgery. I'll tell you more about him in a minute. Yeah, he decided that he was going to do enough jobs to save up the rest of the money so that he could buy the game. And he has done that today. It was still a bit of a struggle getting him to help with a couple of things. Most notably getting him to do his Christmas cards to take to school, which he will hopefully take in tomorrow. But he did it. And, he moaned and moaned and moaned at the beginning of that little job, but by the time he was nearly done, I think he was secretly enjoying it a little bit. And he has done some hoovering. And what else has he done? Oh, he's helped me sort out some of the clean laundry. We've baked a batch of the oat bar, cereal bar type things that we sometimes make for snacks. Yeah, a few other bits and bobs. He's been really helpful anyway, which has been great. And other than that, we've kind of just been chilling out in between. Oh, we decorated his tree. I took some footage of that, so you should have seen that. I'm not concentrating now, I've just done the wrong thing. Hang on a minute. This is the one little different stitch at the corner. It creates a really, really lovely effect, which obviously I'll show you in a little bit when I've finished. There we go, that's the corner done. I can concentrate on talking to you again. What else was I going to say? I don't know really. Oh, tomorrow is going to be a little bit busier in the morning than I had intended. Because I messed up a bit with the weekly grocery shop, basically, which means I'm going to have to go to the co-op in the morning and pick up a few bits. Luckily we have got a co-op just down the road, and in fact it is on the way to school, so I'm going to ask Kelvin. In fact, I've already asked him and he said he will. to drop me there on the way to school in the morning. Neris is making suspicious noises again. I'll investigate that in a minute. Please don't be a live animal. What was I saying? Yeah, he'll drop me there on the way down to school with Ned, assuming Ned goes to school. I shall say more about that in a moment. And then pick me up on his way back. So, yeah, it shouldn't take up too much time. Sorry, I just paused then. I was trying to work out what Neris has got. She's come into the room. I can't hear any weird squeaking or anything, so I'm hoping that she has just picked up a stick and brought it in, which she does every now and then. She's a very strange cat. Yeah, and if Ned doesn't go to school, then I will have to do something else about the shopping. We'll figure something out. The reason I'm not 100% certain at the moment whether he'll be going is because he started feeling a bit poorly just before bedtime, a bit sick, and he's like really snuffly and stuff, and there is a lot going around at the moment. And Kelvin's not well. Hang on. What have you got, Neris? What is it? Is it a stick? Yeah. Okay, I think it's just a stick. I think we're okay. Yeah, so if you're not feeling great just before bed, and Kelvin's been feeling quite ill, well, all week really, but it seems to have been getting worse again today instead of getting better. So there's a possibility that I've got two poorly boys in the house, and we'll see what the morning brings. If Ned does go to school, I am then going out to meet a couple of friends in the morning, which will be lovely. Oh, Neris is chasing this stick around the sitting room now. Pardon me. What was I saying? Sorry, this is because I'm crocheting at the same time. I can talk and crochet, but it just requires a little bit of extra thought. Yeah, meeting a couple of friends in the morning just for a cup of tea or a hot chocolate or something. Oh, maybe it's not a stick. Oh no, it is. It definitely is a stick. She's just being mental. Yeah, so it'll be nice to see them, catch up. We're going to a little cafe just down the road from me, actually, which is only open some of the time. It's run by volunteers. And I've not been before, so I don't know what that will be like, but I will find out, hopefully, tomorrow. Yeah, and then I've got a busy day planned. I want to get the footage from today and the last couple of days edited so that I can get another video up on YouTube for you to see. I've got some householdy bits that really need doing. I should have done them today, but hey, such is life. I need to actually write my Christmas cards now that Ned's done his, get them in the post. Well, the ones that are going in the post anyway. And start figuring out when I'm going to hand deliver the other ones. I might, what else might I do? I had a thought then and it slipped away from me. Slipped away. No, it's gone. It's gone. So I'm still not quite finished on this row. I'm getting there, but not quite there. So I will pause this for a minute while I finish off this row, and I will come back shortly to show you how it's looking. Okay, here it is. See, it doesn't quite sit right on top of a hoodie, but still, it's quite nice. That side is not really lying flat, but I think that's just because I have not gone far enough down yet. So there's a bunch more rows to do. I think the yoke finishes about here by the time I've done the rest of the rows. It's coming on pretty nicely. Yeah, I'm loving the corner detail, the increased detail. The corners of the yoke, I think that's gorgeous. Yeah, it's going to be very high neck. I know there's quite a big chunk of ribbing to do at the end. I'll just show you actually the picture from the pattern. There, you can see at the top here, it's quite a high bit of ribbing to work. That'll obviously make it an even higher neck, but I wouldn't normally wear like a really high necked jumper, apart from hoodies obviously. But it looks really nice. I think it will look okay. We'll see when I've finished. But you know what, if I don't wear it myself, if I don't want to wear it myself, I can always give it away or donate it to charity or sell it for a small amount maybe, maybe even for a big amount. We'll see how it turns out. Right, I'm going to take this off now and turn you around and show you it laid flat. Okay, here it is, all laid flat. Just hang on, there is being ridiculous. Look at her chasing a little twig around. Silly puss. Anyway, yeah, I've done about 5.5 rows tonight, which actually is more than I thought I'd done and is the same as I did yesterday, so that's quite cool. I would have done an extra row, except I got about 2/3 of the way through one of the red ones and realised I'd done it completely wrong. So that was annoying. But hey, that's one of the good things about crochet, is you just undo what you've done, start again, and it all works out okay. How well is the sparkle showing up? It's doing alright, isn't it? And you can just see, I think Neris has just crashed into one of the doors. You can just see that the colour, where's my finger? Here, and the sparkly rows, it's just starting to darken compared to these first rows up here. And let me give you a closer look at the corner. Because look, it's a lovely little detail, and I really, really like it. So these are the sides here, which will become the sleeves. It's a raglan style, top down. Yeah, raglan construction. So that will become a sleeve. And so it's got a different pattern to the front and the back, which is quite fun to work. It means you're kind of changing what you're doing fairly frequently as you go around, which I always like. This is the join at the back, which looks like a little bit of a mess, to be honest. I'm not entirely happy with the join, but it'll have to do. I haven't joined this final row yet, just because I don't really like to until, what am I trying to say? Until I'm ready to start the next one. I find if I join and then I have to leave it, it ends up kind of pulling out and I have to undo the join and do it again anyway. So I've just, where am I? Here. Ooh, I was pointing to the wrong bit a minute ago. So I've just secured it with a stitch marker. And when I start again, at some point, I will join it then and carry on with the next row, which will be another red one. I might take a little break from this tomorrow, just because my wrist's been twinging a bit this evening. So we'll see, I might work on something else instead. Assuming I get time to crochet with everything else that's going on. I hope I will. yeah, there's a couple of other things I need to be getting on with as well. So, but I've been enjoying this so far. Right, that's it. I am going to bed. It is late. How late is it? Oh, I don't know, but it feels like it's around midnight-ish. And I need to stop staying up so late. I'm running very low on sleep. It's my own silly fault. Right, that's it. Goodbye for now. I shall be back tomorrow.